This is Anthony Bryce with Piano Clubhouse, and today I'm going to show you how to play God Is My Everything by Chicago Mass in the key of E flat minor. All right, that will be also, you can look at it as G flat major, but in the key of E flat minor. All right, let me play that scale for you. So that will be E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, B natural, that's D flat, to E flat. All right. Now I love this song because it somewhat takes me back to the country. I'm from Louisiana, grew up Baptist, so you actually have that type of feel. It starts off with the lead guitar, right? And he plays it like this. Alright, so those notes are G flat to G to B flat to C to E flat to G flat back to E flat, C, B flat, A flat to start over. Awesome, you got that. Now let's put it all together with the bass. The bass, it does. Yeah, so it's and then when he ended, all right. So let's put that all together, all right. Alright, so in the bass note, he's doing E flat, the octave of E flat, and then G, C, B flat, to C, back to E flat. Now you want to play as a certain kind of way, you know, it was kind of tricky a little bit, but then when you put it all together, it sounds pretty cool, type of country type of way. Slow it down. When you play it, when you practice it, slow it down. Make sure you slow it down. Remember, he's hitting the E flat, but you first starting off with these two notes. Ba-da, so ba-da-da-da. Then you're going to hit E flat together. That is if you want to play the bass. Some people just like to want to just stay straight with the note in the E flat. You know what I mean? You can do that. You know what I mean? To keep it more simpler for you. But for the others, definitely try it. At least try it. Alright, let me move on because I actually, start having fun with that. Okay. So now we got that. Let's move on to how he came out of that. And that is, for the bass note, after he did this. Alright, so the bass note was how he came out of that. It's E flat. Alright, G, A flat, A, B flat, C, then move on to the next section. Got it? Awesome. So the next section, it goes like this with the bass note. So it's repeat it. So here we go. Right hand is doing while the bass hand is going. So the right hand is E flat, G flat, B flat. Next chord is C, F, A flat. Next chord is B flat, E flat, G flat. Back to the first chord. So it's, you got that pattern? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're basically playing like you're singing as the choir. The piano is playing the same notes that the choir is singing, while the bass note is. So that's in the left hand, he's going E flat, G, B flat to C. That's the first part. Now he's going to walk up from E flat, F, G flat, G, A flat, and do the same run that he did, the same pattern that he did at the first beginning, which is A flat, C, E flat, F. Right hand, while he's doing that, that's basically an A flat 6 chord. Alright? A flat 6. That's all they're doing. E flat 6, A flat 6, B flat 6 is next, but let's not get ahead. So stick with the A flat 6. That's all the bass run is running. While he's doing that, the right hand is hitting C. See it? Right hand C, E flat, A flat. Next chord is D flat, F, B flat. So that's B flat that he's running in the bass. So B flat, D, F, G. Right hand is D, F, B flat. The next chord is E flat, G, C. After he comes out of that, it's B flat, C, D flat, D, E flat. Back to the first. So it's we went over that. Went over that. Went over this. Now after we do that again from the beginning, then you jump to, that's B flat on both hands, octave. So B flat left hand, B flat right hand, A flat, G, in which you can actually use this. B flat in the left hand, right hand is A flat, D. And just chromatically get to G. A in the left hand, G in the right, and D flat. These are all dominant chords. So A flat in the left hand, right hand is G flat, C. So G in the, now we at G in the bass, right hand is F, B. Saw what I did? So then hit G's, keep like just basically hitting on or patting on G. Then alright, so that chord, what I just did after the G, I hit B to lead into the C, which is C in the bass. So a B to C in the bass. Right hand is G, B flat, E flat. Then I'll lead in from that to E in the bass to F. Then when I hit F, I hit the chord. That's F dominant in the right hand, so that's F, A, C, E flat. So that's A to B flat is next in the left hand. Right hand is, once you hit B flat, A flat in the right hand, D flat, F, D, now to the next, D in the bass to E flat. Once you hit E flat in the bass, right hand is G, B flat, D flat. So it's, now next is G to A flat. Once you hit A flat, you'll make the A flat chord. Right hand is A flat, C, E flat. And actually you can also use this chord, which is G flat, C, E flat. Now once you start back and you hit A flat, then the 6, what we did at first, then next chord, all of that starts over. So it's then that's when you go to E flat. After the B flat, that's next. We've already went over that. So E flat is next. E flat in the bass, right hand is E flat, G flat, B flat. Went over those chords, E flat to F. While you're on E flat, well, actually it just hits. So once you hit the E flat, come off the bass, then let it go to F minor, which is C, F, A flat, to an E flat minor again, inversion, which is B flat, E flat, G flat, back to E flat, then hit it again. So then the next notes would be A flat, G flat, back to God is E flat. Now, after you do that part, it's going to go into a repeatation. That's a new word, repeatation. Don't use it, don't steal it. Okay, here we go. It's going to repeat again. All right, so it's in this area. Let me show you. After this,